How can you fix deadlocks?
Well, this is the challenge. And the thing with deadlocks is figuring out what's causing the issue. And one of the ways that people look at it is, well, how can I speed that up? Now, in the example I had in the fake deadlock queries there, I had a wait for delay that was waiting for 5 minutes inside of each query to finish and let them block. Well, the way to do that would be to speed it up. Now, if I had simply taken that wait for 5 minutes out, probably would have resolved the deadlocks 99% of the time. But there's still a chance that you have two queries that are doing that same thing, and you're going to get deadlocking. So the way we really look at it is look at the order of the queries in your code. Meaning, if you have one stored procedure that's updating orders, and then it updates order items, and then you have a different stored procedure that does the opposite order, where it updates order items and then updates orders, well, those are two candidates for a really high chance of ending up with deadlock happening. So figuring out how to standardize the order of those so that you don't end up in that scenario where one is blocking the other. The other thing is simplify the transactions. A lot of the times we'll see someone put a transaction around a loop, whereas instead the transaction could have been around each iteration of the loop. And then what that does is it keeps your lock open for a smaller amount of time, and therefore less chance of a tangle or a deadlock at that point. And then the other thing is, and this is kind of the, I don't know, maybe not the best option, but one thing that can be done is to add retry logic so that if you do detect that you're in a deadlock, you simply retry it again. And that may help you, it may not, depending on the load on the system. If it's a really rare occasion that it happens, the retry logic might be great. And really the key is to speed up what's happening inside of that transaction so that the transaction is open for the least amount of time possible. And by doing that, you're reducing the chance of it ever hitting and overlapping with someone else. So the thing to think about here is really deadlocks are like a duel where someone loses. And what you need to do is design your queries with the right order to avoid the shootout in that duel. And once you're in the duel, there's no way you're going to have both of them win. Thanks for watching. I'm Steve, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like it, please click the thumbs up icon. And if you want to subscribe, click subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to get notified when we have new videos. All right, have a great day.